This is India 2008, undergoing tremendous developments almost all over the country. Hotels, malls, factories, roads are under constructions everywhere. The manpower for this is often coming from other states with slower economical growth like Bihar, Orissa, etc. Some workers come alone and send money home, and some come with their family and put up in a temporary shelter under a piece of plastic or whatever might be available to create a shelter for the poor family. Government Census 2001 estimates that over 40 million people are living under this kind of conditions in India. The children are as usual the most affected, as they in many cases do not have access to an education which could bring them on a better footing than their parents. The children do not enroll in the mainstream education system for 3 reasons. Tradition. Most parents are illiterate. They know in theory that it would be good for their children with a better education, but the children are often helping out in earning enough to sustain the family, or they are taking care of younger members of the family. A temporary situation. The expectations among many slum dwellers is that they will move on to better conditions in a short while. The fact is that many hang around in the same place for 2 to 5 years, which would be plenty of time for sending the children to school. No documents. The families do not have the required registration and identification documents, which is a must for enrolling at a public school, so nothing happens. Academy for Working Children is a new concept initiated by development instructors from Humana People to People in India. The DI simply makes a survey in the concerned slum and identifies all children who want to go to school. The children get registered and the teaching begins in whatever available conditions: in the open, under a tree, in a temple, in a building put up at disposal for teachers, either for free or for a marginal fee. A full developed Academy for Working Children consists of a model school with a building and some educational facilities plus 4 satellites with simple setup nearby the children's homes, as it is our experience that it is important that the teaching takes place very near to the residential area. A more sophisticated school 1 to 2 kilometers away doesn't serve the purpose of making the children regular schoolgoers. Once the children have reached a level of 3rd grade and passed a test, they can continue in the local mainstream school. For this, the Academy for Working Children has to motivate the local school to take the children and motivate the children to take this step out in an insecure environment. Follow-up will be necessary for months to make sure that the child doesn't drop out again. The Academy for Working Children teacher will assist the family in arranging the required documents from the authorities, without which no child can enroll in the public schools in India. We do not expect to mainstream all children. This is not the goal, but we want to give these children a fundamental knowledge of reading and writing, mathematics, and some general knowledge. The most important thing is to build self-confidence of managing life and build a better future in a very rough environment. In the daily running of an Academy for Working Children, it is very important to know the individual child, to pay attention to late comings and dropouts and health issues. Parents, teachers, committees are established to monitor and guide the running of the Academy for Working Children. Today we are in Nimrana, which is in Alwar district of Rajasthan, where Sumitra Yadav is running her project.
My name is Sumitra Yadav, and I have been building and starting Academy for Working Children starting for 6 months, and I have one co-project leader, 3 teachers, 2 DIs. This is our Academy for Working Children 1 model, and we have 3 satellite. One is Rodwal, and one is Vijay Singhpura, and one is Katka Majra. and now is starting one satellite NH highway 8 number. Yeah. Now is we have 249 children. This is good, but we have 70% attendance. This is absolutely good, but we have up grow is 95%. We are children are very smart. They are very catching power is very good, and teacher are understand for children's problem. They are going to their home and asking to teacher parents meeting, making to parents meeting, and solve two problem. He is Ashok. He is responsible for one satellite for Katka Majra, and he is making to parents meeting and for one structure asking for parents, and they are agree for a small give to a small amount and making to structure one structure.
My name is Anju and I am 10 years old. My family came 6 months ago to Dodwal and now I live with my parents, my 2 sisters and 3 brothers in the area of the Satish Bricks Company. My parents are working as bricks producers at least 13 hours per day. Therefore, I have to help a lot in a household and took after my little brothers and sisters. Fortunately, my parents consider education as very important. That is why I already attend schools in a Neem Ka Thana, and since January 2007, I am a student at AWC. I am now in the 2nd class and I really like to go to school because there is always something going on and I can improve my reading. That is also why Hindi is my favorite subject. If I have some spare time, I like to make long jump competition with my friends. My biggest wish would be a car to travel around and see other places. But when I am grown up, I want to become a tailor, and perhaps then I can afford one.
Now is we have very happy for in school 249 children, but who here is more children but who is not going to school, and we are still starting for spending for children, and our response is very good for local community, and who some is giving to case, some is giving to kind, some book 250 book and 5,000 5300 rupees.